What's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. In this segment, we're going to talk about where does Darren Till go from here. Of course, he lost to Derek Brunson in dominating fashion, but there were some takeaways in the fight. For one, Darren Till clearly had the edge standing, but he couldn't keep the fight in his realm, where he excels at. Now, recently, Bisping mentioned maybe a drop back down to welterweight. That might not be a bad idea because Darren Till would be the bigger man at welterweight. It would certainly help his takedown defense. It would help him pop up and get back to the feet, because size and power do stand for something. Of course, technique trumps all, but when you're bigger and stronger, by default, you're more difficult to deal with and control and take down. If Darren stays at 185, I really believe he needs a serious strength and conditioning program to bulk up a bit, put on more muscle, because there's a clear difference in muscle mass with the bigger 185ers. I talked about this on a channel with other channel members. Darren Till could definitely use a little bit more muscle mass in the upper body for sure. But some strikers don't like to bulk up too much because they believe it slows them down, it affects their striking. He without a doubt needs extensive wrestling training. He has to develop that ability to not be taken down in the first place, and if he does, to pop back up, a la Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell had that sprawl and brawl style. Of course, he has that collegiate wrestling background that certainly helped him. But I believe Darren Till could follow the same suit. You don't have to be the best wrestler out there, just be difficult to take down and be really good at popping back up. You can't let your hips settle on the mat. You can't let guys control you. You have to be proactive, scramble, make them work, get it back to the feet. Now, Darren Till did tear his ACL 10 weeks prior to this fight, but honestly, that's not really an excuse. Regardless, overall, in his last 5 fights, he's only won once. Something is clearly wrong. He needs to fix that wrestling hole, otherwise he's never going to be champ. He's just going to be a really good gatekeeper, and that's as far as his career is going to go. But Till's young, he's only in his late 20s, there's still time. I believe if he works hard enough, if he believes in himself, puts in the time, I think he could plug these holes and improve his overall game and possibly reach the top one day. We saw Charles Oliveira do it. We saw Bisping do it. They certainly had setbacks in their career, big losses, losing skids. They never gave up, never stopped, achieved their goals of being world champ. What one man could do, another could do. But again, you have to put the time in and the work and believe in yourself. So let's see what happens with Darren Till next, guys. Where would you like him to go? Do you want him to stick around at middleweight? Do you want him to drop back down to welter? What do you think he needs to do to fix his game? Do you think he'll ever become UFC champ? We'd love to read your thoughts. If this is your first time at the channel and you enjoy the content, consider hitting that subscribe button, like and share, as it helps the channel grow. Thanks so much, guys. And until the next segment, you all take care.